And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Greetings. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be, but you can't take anybody lightly.
Teams deciding to change it up. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So on the floor for Denver, Aaron Gordon out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Murray in at the point. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the... Last matchup against the Suns, played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The three from MP.
Bang.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Murray against McGinnis. And again, Jamal Murray. Murray's got 13.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Singis passes to MP. And that one is good.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Murray against McGinnis. Murray with the defensive effort. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Phoenix. Watson kicks to Sexton. Pass to Gordon. To the inside. Here's Murray. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Inside. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Outside, Sexton. Denver passing it around. Pass to Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Warriors leading by 6. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now, because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Porzingis with a screen on Murray.
Bang.
The shot's good from McGinnis.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hands out there with Christian Braun. And it's Holmes in at the power forwards position.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
Nurkic finds Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Brown the pass to Nance. Now here's Holmes. No good on the triple. MP with it. Picked up by Love. Pass to Butler. And here is Moody. Butler dishes to MP. Good,
Bang.
and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Love the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brown. Defended by Moody. Love outside. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on MP. Here's Holmes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP fires from way outside. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Brown the pass to Love. Nance outside. Back to Valanciunas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players. Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
MP finds Moody. The 3 from MP. Connects
Bang.
from 3-point range. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Sexton. And there's Murray on the assist by Sexton. 19 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and
Bang.
lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Sexton. Nurkic with the steal. And here's
Bang!
MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And
Bang!
really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Gordon with the screen for Sexton. A 3-pointer is right on target. Sexton's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Brown with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. The open look here for Sexton. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful
Bang.
of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Here's Murray. That one falls. Murray's got 21.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Bang! That thing inside.
And the basket by MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
For the Nuggets, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Peyton Watson in for Christian Braun. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Watson finds Sexton. Murray for three. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Poeltl. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Raptors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Watson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch. But
Bang!
And another one.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
For Denver, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season.
Bang!
From the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been.
Bang!
Are you kidding me?
How did he get that? How in the world did he get that?
Man. How did that go down?
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before
Bang!
he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in...
On the eastern side, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I'll tell you, he has been an elite scorer and passer.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Warriors.
The 3.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. Making some changes here. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They've got Jimmy Butler, Podziemski out there with McGinnis. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys,
Bang!
don't last.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he once again surpasses the half-century mark, and he's passed his own record for the most 50-point games in a season.
He is a nightmare to defend. Try as they might, it seems like defenses are simply powerless to slow him down. Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well,
Bang!
his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks. Pirtle kicks to Murray. Takes a three. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. MP fires from way outside. Off target from outside. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Watson's shot is good.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. Bart, there's no
Bang!
question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Murray, good.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them.
Bang!
And good. He hits it again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Murray with it. Now defended by MP. Over MP. Murray, no good.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Bang!
And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pirtle. Back to Murray. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Jamal Murray comes off that screen looking for his own shot, but he saw a lane open up and set his teammate up instead.
Pass to Podziemski. MP outside.
Bang! Nope.
Three-pointer, no good.
Damn it.
Denver shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Sexton for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. Up again and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially
Bang!
on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Love outside. Valanciunas in the high post. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The defense there got away with a major.
Bang!
He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas against Porzingis. Nifty move. No good from Valanciunas.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. An historic feat. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Murray.
Bang!
Christian Braun is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in at the four-man position.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Here's Murray. Holmes finds Love. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Valanciunas passes to Murray. Misses the three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column
Bang!
in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. MP fires from way
Bang!
outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive. Hey, who's watching now?
And Love has it in the corner. And just miss after miss right now. And here's MP for three.
Bang!
It's the three-point bomb.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Love's got the ball here for Denver. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Brown wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Over to the left wing. The three from
Bang!
MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's three in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Warriors. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're looking to attack in transition
Bang!
every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Bang!
Yet another bucket. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Murray scanning the floor. And the three off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Goodwin kicks to MP.
Bang! Nice pass.
Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Gordon with the screen for Sexton. Shamet with the steal. MP with it. Guarded now by Sexton. The
Bang!
three from MP. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Murray the pass to Holmes. Holmes setting the big for Gordon. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a
Bang!
factor
Another one.
in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
The three from MP. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
There's the screen. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gordon. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Moody's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Pirtle, he is checked in for the Nuggets. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the
Come on.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series.
Bang.
The victory here tonight will make it 3 games to none for the year, with 1 left to be played against the Nuggets.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Gordon outside. It's hauled in by Goodwin. MP from deep 3-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Watson. Warriors with the rebound. And here's MP
Bang!
for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really